Welcome, everybody.
Hey, welcome.
All right. So, how many people in here have firewalked before? So, just be prepared to just take in everything that's coming in. And we're going to be teaching you this evening in many different ways. The truth is that we could just light a fire, we could just go out there, and one of us could walk across, and then everybody could just walk across. Just because, wow, you just saw someone do it, and something in your brain says, if another human being can do this, and I just saw them, and I know them, then I can do this too. So you're about to have an extraordinary experience this evening. You're going to create a new relationship to fire in your life. Anybody here ever been burnt? Either house burnt down or been burnt yourself or right. So we've all learned that lesson that one of the properties of fire is to burn. Tonight you're going to have a new relationship and we're going to co-create a different experience of that natural law that says that fire always burns. But when there's conscious, focused intention and strong belief, that's when the mind can move through matter and change the usual experience into an extraordinary experience, where you come off those coals without burning. But watch for yourself times in your life that come up when fear starts to overtake you and you stop breathing. That's when the fear is overpowering you and is stopping you from your experience. At that moment when you recognize it, ever after tonight, your brain will have two pathways to choose from. One is about stopping, and one is about moving forward in spite of your fear. Not even in spite of it, but embracing the fear and recognizing it as an ally, using it as a tool, as a very powerful tool. The fire is building in energy, and then it starts to come down in its noon. And then at the same time, the dancers, by dancing wildly around and around, they are building their noon up. And so when the noon of the fire matches the noon of the dancers, that's when the dancers will be immune to being burned. So they recognize when the fire has gone down enough and their energy has come up enough. When their noon matches the noon of the fire, that's when they go onto the fire and they are not harmed. So tonight, when we're out at the fire walk, getting ready to walk, if you're feeling a lot of fear, celebrate that, because that's the noon that you want to be building to provide you with the fuel that you need to walk forward. So check this out. Here's the fire in front of you, and you just kind of, what's for supper tonight? Right? This person's going to burn, right? Because they're not focused, their intention isn't there, they're haphazard, and their energy's not up. I also want to add a little bit of vibhuti, which comes from Sai Baba, to just call in all the great teachers to assist us in our healing.
You would bring it one piece at a time, knowing that you'd be holding it in sacred relationship with yourself. This fire we're building that we'll walk in, that's carrying and holding our intention.
our visual spectrum is less than 0.001% of that spectrum. So what we are experiencing, perceiving, is less than 0.001% of the informational field that we are in fact swimming through like fish in the ocean.
Yana wana yana, oh, yana wana yana.